like to welcome everyone to the 8th and 9th grade academy. It is our privilege and blessing to honor our veterans today. We thank you for your service, and we thank you for coming out and allowing us to do this in honor of you. My name is Hunter Alexander. I am the 8th grade principal here at AR. At this time, I would like to bring out our student council leadership team for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention. Attention. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. Now, our national anthem, presented by our 8th and 9th grade choir.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes
Thank you to Ms. Galloway, Ms. Arnold. And thank you for our AR choir students. Phenomenal job, as always. We appreciate Ms. Galloway and Ms. Arnold, their hard work they give to our students each day. At this time, it is my honor to present our guest speaker for today. Pastor Rushan Pratt served in the U.S. Navy as a petty officer 3rd class. He served in the Navy from 2009 to 2012, was stationed in Everett, Washington. So again, it's our honor to present Pastor Rushan Pratt.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hopefully you all are having a great morning so far. I want to say first, thank you so much to Principal Alexander, and to Miss DeAmber Bunch. And I am a friend of Miss DeAmber. I've been knowing her for a long, long time, like since we were little bitty kids. So students, if you want to know anything bad about Miss Bunch, holler at me and I'm going to tell you everything I know about her. All right, so as he mentioned, I am a pastor, but I'm not here to give a sermon on this morning. I am here to talk to you about being a veteran. As Mr. Alexander pointed out, I did serve in the U.S. Navy from 2009 to 2012. Now, I can't say that I have been in as long as some of the other guests who are here. And I'm so proud to see sir with the uniform on. That makes me proud to be able to see him wear that. In the Navy, there are so many things that you learn and you understand. There's a lot of life lessons that I learned while being in the Navy. And as I was preparing for today to talk to you all, I wanted to get an understanding of what it meant to be a veteran, right? What's just the basic definition of being a veteran? And it is a term that the armed forces use, and it means to serve in the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Coast Guard, including the reserve components thereof, right? To serve, that word serve is what stood out to me when I thought about being a veteran, to serve. Service is what it is all about. When you are in the military, you understand that you are serving something that is bigger than you. That is something that is pointed out as soon as you get to boot camp. That your life is not just about you anymore, but you are here to serve a bigger cause and a bigger purpose, right? So there are people that are depending on you to do your job. There are people that are depending on you to serve, and to serve admirably. When I was in the Navy, there were 3 core values that we followed while we were in the Navy, and that is honor, courage, and commitment. Let me say that one more time. Honor, courage, and commitment. First of all, what does it mean to have honor? Honor means that you are doing what you believe to be right and being confident that you have done what is right all the time. I'm going to say that again. That you are doing what you believe to be right and being confident that you have done what is right. Those who have served, and those who I know that have served at a cost to themselves, because they want to do what is right. They want to serve faithfully, and they want to be proud of their service. I know so many people who have sacrificed a lot of things. Everybody that's in the military has sacrificed something, whether that be time with your family, whether that be, I know people that have lost limbs because they served. I know people who have given the ultimate sacrifice and they have laid down their life, all because they wanted us to have freedom. The reason why we are able to be here today is because we are living in a free country. We are in a country where we can believe the way we want to believe, and we have the freedom of speech. We have the freedoms to go and vote if we want to go vote, as we witnessed on this past week. That's because somebody laid down their lives so that we could have these freedoms that we enjoy. I tell you something, that freedom is not free. It costs somebody something. And the reason why we are here today is because somebody paid the ultimate price. The second thing that I know and I understand is that we serve with courage. You have to be fearless. These men and women who are here that have served were fearless. They show courage. And every day you have to show courage in the face of adversity. Believe it or not, there's always somebody that is wanting to take America down. The reason why I was encouraged to go into the military is because I remember the events of 2001. Now, a lot of you were not born and you don't understand what 2001 was all about, but I remember exactly where I was. I was in my geography class, and I remember watching on the TV, turning on the TV, and I seen the airplanes go through the Twin Towers. I remember where I was that day, and that made me, they called me to live up to the call, to be courageous, and to serve my country. I did not want the enemy to win, and I wanted to be able to do my part to be able to serve my country. All of these men and women who are here who have served, I'm pretty sure they have felt the same things. Although they may not have served during the operation of enduring freedom, but they may have served in a time where they felt, I want to be able to serve, to defend and protect my country, and I'm going to be courageous at all costs. You, the students, must be courageous as well. You must be courageous in the face of adversity. When everybody else wants you to do the wrong thing, you have to have the courage to stand up and say that I'm not going to do what everybody else is doing, but I'm going to be bold enough and willing to stand up for what I believe in. I am going to have the courage to do what is right, and I am going to have the honor to do what is right at all times. And the last core value that I was able to learn while I was in the Navy is commitment. What are you committed to? Veterans are committed to something. While you're serving, you must be committed to the ideal that I am serving a country that I believe in. What are you committed to? As a student right now, there's a lot of things that you have to be committed to. Being committed to doing your work. You have to be committed to being who you are at all times. You have to be committed and being diligent to being the best that you can be. When you are serving, when you are willing to sacrifice, you're willing to be the best that you can be, you're committed to that. That means that you have to do the hard work. That means that you have to be willing to work even when nobody else calls your name. Sometimes being a veteran can be a thankless job. Sometimes serving in the military, sometimes we get overlooked. There are many veterans who have been talked about, they've been spit on. I know veterans who have lost a lot, but they were not given the adequate thanks that they were due. Can I tell you that on this day, when you know or you see a veteran, be willing to tell them thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices that you have made. Thank you so much for being willing to go above and beyond the call, because no one has to be a veteran, but we chose to be a veteran and to serve. So I want to say to you who are listening, to you young people who are here today, at some point you will be faced with the option to be able to serve your country. I want to encourage you to do that, to be able to serve your country, so you can know what it means to serve and to sacrifice for something that is bigger than you. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to Pastor Pratt for sacrificing the sacrifices you made for our country and for our community. So I thank you. I also want to thank the school administrators, our head building principal, Mr. Buell, and our administrative team, and the teachers for helping organize this event. This is a all-school assembly. I know we don't have everyone here in this room right now, but it's being live streamed to all the classrooms and all the students in the school. I'd also like to thank our district communications team, the Muskogee communications team, for allowing us to broadcast not just our school, but across the Rougher TV through the internet. So we really appreciate them and the sacrifices they've made to make this happen today for us. So, and lastly, and most importantly, I want to thank all of you, our guests here today. Thank you for the sacrifices you have made in serving our country and serving our communities. And we appreciate you more than words can ever say. So we thank you, we salute you. And at this time, I'd like to introduce one of our band directors, Mr. Murray. And lastly, to continue honoring you today, our guests and the students that are with you, if you would please follow in here in just a minute. Our student council leadership team is happy to escort you to our library where we have a reception in your honor. Thank you for coming.